Each year, PwC's Global CEO Survey gives business leaders, governments, and the world's business community a unique insight into the views and priorities of the global CEO. This year, CEOs have once again highlighted their concerns, and their top of list is uncertain or volatile economic growth, while its concerns about fiscal deficit has risen. 71% of CEOs are concerned or extremely concerned about deficit this year. The challenge for governments is how best to deal with this uncertainty and disruptive future and put their economies on the path to good growth.
That's right, Jan. This year's report revealed that 81% of CEOs surveyed believe that economic volatility and uncertainty are the greatest threats to their organizations. And volatility and uncertainty impact confidence and willingness to invest and create jobs. This year's report reveals three key messages for action. 1, dealing with uncertainty and creating the conditions for growth. 2, building their own resilience by becoming more agile. And 3, engaging better with business, shifting the mindset, from coexistence to collaboration between the public and private sectors.
For me, dealing with uncertainty, the new normal we can call it, this is the starting point. Governments need to address businesses to top priorities to improve competitiveness and drive growth, which is financially, socially, and environmentally sustainable. We can call it good growth. So governments need to create financial sector stability, in particular by tackling public sector deficit and debts, but within a twin focus on cost reduction and innovation in public service delivery models. Create and foster key skills through creative approaches to engaging employers and their ownership of the skills agenda, but also build infrastructure which is integrated and makes effective use of new technology in communication, energy, and transportation sector.
I agree. In addition, businesses crave regulatory stability. CEOs want government to lead without unnecessarily increasing the regulatory burden, with 69% viewing overregulation as a threat to their organizations. This provides a terrific opportunity for governments to work more closely with business to develop a more effective approach to regulation with a focus on both outcomes and impacts.
And public sector organizations at all levels also need to get the balance right between an internal focus on efficiency and an external focus on helping businesses to grow and create jobs. State-owned enterprises, SOEs, have a unique strategic role to play in this respect by fostering collaboration across the public, private, not-for-profit, and university sectors. SOEs can be a good tool for better absorbing disruptive innovations into society, which helps growth. This requires a very professional procurement process.
Turning to our second key finding around building resilience, many of the actions revealed by the CEO survey are equally relevant to public sector leaders. Public sector leaders need to increase their operational flexibility and connectedness, and they need to build their capability to anticipate the future, adapt to new circumstances and unforeseen events, and become more agile. The third and final finding from our CEO report is that businesses and governments need better engagement. Government and regulators are seen as key stakeholders. 85% of CEOs stated that government and regulators have either some or a significant influence on their business. It's clear that the public and private sectors are more codependent than ever on key issues, such as skills and the health of the workforce.
I agree. We need a new contract between business and the state in order to drive good growth. Public sector leaders can help by setting the tone for the dialogue, acting as strategic role models for their organizations and their partners by creating a new way of working, a new contract between business and government, sometimes also including not-for-profit organizations. So we believe we should be very optimistic that together we can make a real difference to the future. But this requires really energizing government leaders who creates a legacy, not consume it.
Thanks, Jan. And finally, we encourage you to explore all of the results from this year's CEO survey, which you can find on our website. So please take a look.